Yo, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'll be talking about the rare pack drop that's happening tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific. We're going to talk about requirements and community reaction. So let's get into it. All right, this video is going to be a good one. A lot of reaction from the community. People are upset. I got my opinions on it, so I can't wait to talk about that. All right, so we got this rare drop tomorrow. It's the metallic gold limited edition series 2, and there's a bunch of new moments in it. I think there's 27 total new moments. Before we talk about the details of the pack, let's look at a few of these moments. And we'll start with Wiseman. All right. Okay, it's a block play from the strong help side defense. All right. Layman, that's Layman that gets minted. Out of here. I wouldn't say Layman really got minted. I mean, the defender had help from the strong side, so we're not going to say Layman got minted, but it's a decent play. All right, and now let's take a look at Jaylen Brown. Ooh, that was a nice steal on Halliburton. And dunk. That's a good moment. I like that. There's a lot going on in that. Steal and dunk. And yeah, I would say Halliburton got minted. Yeah, he got minted. And the last one we'll take a look at is one of the new ones. Is a Kuzma play. Okay, just a small pump fake. Gone. Yeah, that was none guarding him. Yeah, that was okay. That's not bad. Small pump fake and just blew right past him. All right, so anyways, those are a few of the plays. Let's go ahead and take a look at key stats for the pack. Okay, so it's going to be $99. There are going to be 6 moments per pack, 1 metallic gold limited edition, and then 5 base set series 2. It's tomorrow, April 22nd at 2 p.m. Pacific, and you can enter into the queue or the waiting room at 30 minutes before, sometimes an hour before. And good to see that they have rebound packs again. So that's for the people who don't make the cut for the rare cards, rare packs. There's going to be about 17,000 rare packs, and they're predicting or projecting about 70,000 people are eligible. And here's the requirements. To join the queue for a chance to buy a pack, you must have fulfilled at least one of the following at the time of our snapshot on Tuesday. So that was yesterday at 11 a.m. They took a snapshot of your account, and at that moment, you had to have qualified. They're going to take another snapshot before the drop just to make sure your account hasn't dropped and you're still eligible. But you need it to own 1 metallic gold limited edition moment, or 2 rare moments, or 15 moments. So I qualified because of the 15 moments, and additionally you must also have spent at least $99 in the marketplace, and I qualified for that. I just recently did the Cool Cats challenge number 4, so I've spent plenty. All right, so reaction from Discord has been, of course, crazy. People are very, very upset, and we're going to break down some of these responses, and I'm going to give my opinion on what I'm hearing or what I'm seeing or what I'm, what makes sense. So let's go ahead and start taking a look at some of these comments. Okay, it says Solo Prep says, bro, stop making these drops where you're required to have something. And then Polished Tornado says, let's stop pretending this is about collectors. I have 15 moments but didn't spend $99. Screw this. All right, so people do not like requirements, and I understand why. You're kind of being manipulated into, some people call this a game, a collecting game, or some people compare this to the stock market where you're playing the market. I don't know if there's very many real collectors, and we're gonna hear that a lot. Is real collectors. So requiring somebody to do something is frustrating for people who might want to play this game in a certain way. They might want to say, hey, I just want to buy a couple players that I like, and then I'll build up my collection through packs. And that's a strategy that a lot of people are interested in. But when they can't get packs because there's requirements, then people get very frustrated. So let's take a look at another comment. Deathstroke24, why do you feel the need to have a requirement to buy a pack? If these moments are so great, then why are there requirements? And don't say it's due to bots, because that's not true. I'm about to be done with TopShot. Let me do what I want with what I get. And that's the thing. He feels like if I get moments that I don't want, I'm going to sell them, because I don't want to hold on to these moments that I don't see, that I don't have any value for them. So, but when you have to hold on to moments to meet a requirement because you have to prove yourself to TopShot, it could be very frustrating, because once again, it's a market. So if you have a moment that's selling for a decent amount of money, or if you're scared you're going to lose a lot of money, why wouldn't you get rid of it? And so I understand that there's a bunch of people in here just to try to make money real quick and flip cards and then just move on to the next thing, and they're not really committed to the platform. And I do understand that there are bots, even though this guy says, and don't say it's due to bots, because that's not true. Well, I don't know if that's true, what he's saying. Of course there's bots. And with anything that sells online retail, you're going to be dealing with bots, whether it's for sneakers or the PlayStation 5. So yes, there is bots. Yes, you do need requirements. But I guess what they need to do is find out where's the line for the requirements. And so I think that's the biggest issue that TopShot has on its hands, is trying to figure out where's the line for if you're allowed to buy a premium pack. Because you get a customer who comes to you and says, hey, I want to get involved, and I really don't want to buy cheapy cards, because that doesn't make it fun for my collection. I want some nice cards for my collection, but then they're forced to either participate in the marketplace, which I kind of understand that's a part of it, but at the same time, they want to maybe get lucky also and start their own collection from premium packs. So, all right. Okay, this guy. True, I understand that, but if they messed up and made the $1,000 pack too easy to get, then they need to be fair for those who didn't get the $1,000 pack and can afford the $100 pack. And once they give both a easy, decent chance, then it's okay to make it more strict. I totally agree. But if you mess up with the $1,000 pack, you got to at least be fair with the next pack. Then after that, make it become strict, because that tricked the entire community. When you see a pack for 1,000 needs 15 moments, then you know a $100 pack is about to come out. And every human mind using common sense, it's like, oh, if that was 15 plus, this might be 10 plus, based on the $1,000 making the first standard, since the $230 was plus 3. It's just confusing people and hard to prepare for, to be honest. So this guy makes a very good point. And he's saying, listen, you made us think that for the $1,000 pack, all we needed was 15 moments. So that was going to be the standard for a $1,000 pack. And then for the $230 pack, you only needed 3 moments. And now for the $99 pack, it's more strict than it was for the $1,000 pack. And that is very confusing. And I understand TopShot, once again, they're in beta. They're trying to find a line that is going to make everybody happy but it's very, very difficult to find that line, and especially when you're moving it to a more strict line instead of relaxing the line a little bit. And he makes a very good point. If it's a $1,000 pack and you only need 15 moments, then how do I need 15 moments plus have spent $99 and now I'm not eligible for the $100 pack? It is very confusing and very frustrating for people when they look at what was the standard for a $1,000 pack. Y'all quit complaining and just do what I did and go load up on some cheap ass moments to ensure future eligibility. Not that hard. Okay, so this is once again, requirements have an effect on what the market does. So when you make requirements, you make people participate in this game a certain kind of way. And that's the part that people don't like. They don't want to feel like they have to participate in a specific way, and it might take away the experience for them. And I can understand that. So this guy says, quit complaining and just go jump through hoops. Well, the people who jump through hoops since the $1,000 pack, you got their 15 moments and they thought, oh, I'm good. And then they add another layer in, and now they're not good. I just think it's bizarre. One collector can qualify for a legendary drop one week and the next can't qualify for a rare drop. And that is bizarre. It didn't make sense to add that extra layer when you just had lower restrictions for $1,000 pack where there was only 2,400 packs. Now you got 17,000 packs and it's harder to get. So it's just bad math. It's just not a good look. Can people stop calling themselves real collectors if they fit requirements? You could have spent $90 on 20 moments or $10,000 on 8 moments and could still miss. So cut that nonsense. And I agree with this 100%. This it's almost like a purity test and who's a real collector, and this is going to be very frustrating going forward because TopShot clearly is rewarding what they think a real collector is. Now, to define what a real collector is, you have guys who aren't real collectors but millionaires, and they're spending millions on this game, and all they're doing is trying to flip 1 million into 2 million, 2 million into 4 million. They're not real collectors. They're just collecting in order to flip them, but then they're more patient. And whereas other people aren't as patient, so they don't get rewarded, but the guys who are patient, but they're not real collectors. The whole real collector thing is a purity test, and it's very frustrating. I don't agree with that at all. Okay, this guy says, I would like a response, please. I have spent 20,000, have 12 moments in the top 8% of all users, and am not eligible. Full withdrawal access. This guy is done. He doesn't want to even deal with this anymore. He thinks it's very confusing. He's in the top 8%. He spent $20,000. He might have 12 moments that are just amazing moments. They might be all from his favorite team, and this is the way he wants to play the game. But if you're eliminating him as and rewarding other people who just because they have 3 more moments than him, he's eliminated, but he spent $20,000 where somebody only had to spend 100. They have 3 more moments, or it's because the market is tanking also. So if the market is tanking, why hold on to these expensive cards when I can just go ahead and stop the bleeding and get rid of some of these? So I understand that point. Okay, this guy says, do people not realize that without buyers on the market, moments would be worth $0? So why should people who just want to squat, make money, and inject $0 back into the market be rewarded? You're not contributing to the market that you're complaining is dropping. This guy makes a very, 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 very good point that TopShot doesn't want people coming into the market, only taking from it, but not giving back. So while you say to yourself, I don't want to participate in the market, I don't want to take any losses, so let me just get a pack where I'm only going to take profit. What that does is that hurts the market, because if you're not buying, the market crashes, but yet you're trying to just come in and profit. Because the estimated value right now is a positive. So if you get a $9 pack, you're expected to make about $17. If you get a $100 pack, you're expected to make $300. Because of that dynamic, people come into TopShot and only want to get packs and only want to make money, and they don't want to contribute into the marketplace. And the marketplace is very important, but TopShot has to decide, are they going to manipulate the market or influence the market, or is it going to be a free market? And I don't think they want it to be a free market, because for this reason, if people come in and buy packs and don't buy anything off the market crashes. So I understand. This was a very good point. I agree with this point. Okay, this guy. I love you, TopShot. You finally are trying to help the long-term collectors. The marketplace has been terrible, and now if people want good packs, they got to spend some dough in the marketplace. Makes sense, right? But I'm very sensitive to marketplace influence, and we gotta acknowledge that no matter what TopShot does, they will be influencing the market. So if they release a pack, that influences the market. Everybody gets mad and says, oh, here comes another 300,000 of moments into the marketplace, which is going to drive down the price of all the other markets. So I get it, but that is a necessary evil. You have to sell packs. But people complain about that too. They say, well, don't sell too many packs. And then other people are saying, hey, I didn't get a chance at a pack. This is part of the collecting experience, is opening packs. So it's a thin line, man. They got to figure out where they want to be at. And they are in beta, so it's going to take a while. But this is my thing too, is if you're in beta, why make people prove to you that they're committed to you when you should be proving yourself that you're committed to the customer? It's confusing. It's confusing, but it's a tough spot to be in. This was based off of overwhelming feedback from the community that the $1,000 pack requirements were not strict enough. And I don't think this is true at all. Let me read this again. This was based off of overwhelming feedback from the community that the $1,000 requirements were not strict enough. So the requirements were 15 moments, and that was it. This one is 15 moments, plus you had to have spent $99 in the marketplace. So you had to have participated in the marketplace instead of, got all your 15 moments from packs. This is wrong. This was based off of overwhelming feedback. That's wrong. Overwhelming feedback is what at that time was the requirements were too strict. So this is a small group of people that thought their chances were hurt, even though they qualified. And there wasn't, the majority didn't qualify. So the majority made their voice heard, and they were saying that it was too strict. So this is not true at all. It was too strict from the majority. That's what they thought. There was no overwhelming feedback saying it was not strict enough. That's just not true. Dude, these rules for being eligible suck. Just a small group getting more and more great cards. And that's true too. And that's what they have to be careful of. The rich getting richer, and I say sometimes maybe throw in a legendary drop or a rare drop and with no requirements. Don't do this all the time, but make it known ahead of time. Hey, we will have rare drops. We will have legendary drops. And out of, and 25% of them will be without requirements. I think that's a good middle ground right there. 25% of the drops, no requirements. So that would take care of that, because you reward the people who do participate, you reward your base, and you want to keep your base. You don't want to cater to the people who are just passing through and try to flip. You want to keep your base. So I understand the requirements. I like the requirements. I just understand the being frustrated. And remember, these are all new people coming into the community, and this is not a good way to start without a clear path. That's the key too. If there's no clear path, then people are just trying to guess and trying to anticipate, and then they get frustrated. So anyways, all right, couple more. I think baller status should play a part in the eligibility, but if it is based off of baller status, how do you boost your baller status without being able to purchase packs? And that's another thing that they're going to have to look at. Baller status is a great measuring stick for if they want to go with a real collector, the quote unquote real collector. But baller status consists of buying rare packs and buying legendary packs, and you get a lot of your points from that. So they might have to eliminate those objectives because they're so hard to meet. It's just plain pure luck. You got to be lucky to get a rare pack or lucky to get a legendary pack. The odds are against you, and especially if they keep changing the requirements, or if the market crashes and people don't want to hold on and take hundreds of dollars of losses, you're gonna have to figure out something. But I do like baller status as proving yourself, but I don't know. It's a work in progress. They're in beta. I keep saying they're in beta because that's very important. And let's go ahead and take a look at this last one. Help the people out, TopShot. You reducing the amount of people that are able to buy nicer packs makes everything not fun. It's only enjoyable for the people who have already been here since last year. I'm not spending hundreds of dollars to only have a chance of getting something good in the queue, so I'd rather just wait for them to figure this out. This comment, I think, represents the average person. The average person wants to have fun. This is the sentiment of an average person who's not hardcore, but who is here to participate. It's only enjoyable for the people who have already been here since last year. Okay, and right here, you reducing the amount of people that are able to buy nicer packs makes everything not fun. And yes, this guy's whole tone is what I think the average person feels. I know a lot of guys like this, and they're very frustrated, and they shake their head. They're just like, I don't really want to participate in the marketplace. I don't see anything that I really want. I want to get established on my feet. So this is the average person, in my opinion. And this is the person that you're going to have to cater to. This is the person that's going to that you can bring in and keep for a long time, but you got to give them a chance. You got to give them some hope. That they could break through, instead of feeling like, oh, the rich get richer. That doesn't give them hope to keep them around and add them to your base. So we'll see where this goes. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. I know what the majority feels. The majority feels that they're frustrated. I qualified, and I'm still not a big fan of the requirements. I'm not a big fan of bots. Of course, nobody is, but at the same time, there has to be requirements. There has to be, but it's just got to find the line. So anyways, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, and good luck tomorrow. If you're going to be, if you qualified and you're eligible to get a pack, good luck. Anyways, thanks for watching.